we're basically putting in place a, sort of a progressive enforcement. We've invited them to leave by a certain date. We'll be by tomorrow. We certainly hope that they will pay heed to that, look for other ways that we can express. They can continue to express their issues and concerns and the things that they want to go forward with. I'm just not sure that this is the venue for it anymore.
Yeah, it is getting a little out of hand because there's a lot of drinking and drug activity happening here now.
I'm definitely going to comply because I don't have a criminal record, I don't have a psychiatric record, and I'm not pro anything, government that's violating anything. But I'm not. No, I'm not a troublemaker. I'm not going to raise. I'm not going to allow them to arrest anyone illegally. So I personally will comply. But I don't speak for anyone else in this movement.
Tomorrow, if they shut this down, it's going to become unbelievable. I think there's going to be tents from one end of the Centennial Square to the other. I really honestly do. And I encourage everybody at this point to come down. I'm fully prepared. I've already called my boss. I'm fully prepared to get arrested when this comes down.
Well, there's a lot of people just treating it like a tent city, and just it's convenient, right, to have a tent up, and there's a little bit of drug activity that we got to get rid of, but we're afraid that once we call the cops, they're just going to start ticketing and stealing everybody's tents and putting people in jail, and we'd like to avoid that.
We've had people come in here and we've had them rob us. We've lost 5 bicycles, a dozen cell phones. We've had computers taken out of tents. We've had break and enters of tents. We've had theft of entire tents. Whole tents were taken. Like I'll show you what they did was they there's one tent that was small. They just picked it up and dragged it off like that. We actually saw that one, and so we've had whole tents carried off. We've had people what we feel might have disappeared. We don't know what happened to them. We've had volunteers at night tell us that they're never going to volunteer here again because they've been scared off by the threats, the assaults, the robbery, the destruction, the fireworks deliberately set off in the middle of our tents to wake us up and scare us. We've had people tossing really powerful, I don't know what, mortars or what you call those big, loud firecrackers. We've had so many. I was assaulted by a person with mental health issues. Oh yeah, and one of our other security folks, Jeremiah, he was also assaulted yesterday for trying to defend the food tent.